どうもこんばんは。です。今日は予定通り、9度のエスコンバット7やっていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。ちょっと音量調整してみたので、見た目はだいぶ小さかったので、ちょっとだいぶ音量を上げてやってみましたので、大きく変わってんじゃないかなと思います。前回は、なんだっけ、エルジアの、なんだっけ、駐在部官だっけ、なんだっけ、駐在部官じゃねえ。なんか、空所渡りのなんか幸福条件の、幸福をなんか特化しようと思ったけど、結局なんか撃墜されて、親になって、それは、わけはわかんない。から入ります。もしかしてと、あれ、やりたいと思います。びっくりした、いきなり音がでかかった。
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat. Making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio.
It still works. I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
With so much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
ミグさん1行くしかねえか。よーし。ちょっと待ってね。その前。それで音量足んないな。よし。あ。やべ。やべ。何でいこう。明日やって、別に何分か。2週間ぶりのエースコンだからな。ちょっとあれかもしれない。よし。刺激うぜえ。いやー、ちょっと操作感覚大丈夫かなみたいだからな。いやー、この戦いついになって終わるんや。 どういうこと？ あれ他の方で潰せたのあんまだよ、僕。何これかな。なんだ。当たり前です。あら。味方同士殺し合いか。嫌だな。こっち欲しいね。あ、あれ、なんか来た。なんか来てる。久々みたいだ。ああ、よくやる。よし、行くぞ。やばいやばい、来て来て。あ、やばい。よきろよきろあ、危ない。おストライクウィッチーズとコラボしないんですかね、そこは。よっよっああ、旋回あれ レーダーどうしよう。どうした？
Missile. 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 Missile.
アドレンジ戦法を見るかよな。無人機に対しては。よし。
Missile. Missile.
よし、いいぞ。なかなかいいぞ、今日は。戦車速いってだから。はっそうどうし僕は今日の下でくくりやがって。
Caution. Pull up.
ああ。はい、やるから。はい。
Missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. We failed.
爆撃
Let's help retrieve the Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in our area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
こ
Missile.
っちは
Missile. Missile. Missile.
It's all crazy people.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
おい
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Search every nook of the
Missile.
island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Find the unknown targets.
Missile.
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side? We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal. If you guys got out alive, we have time to figure it out.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile. Missile.
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets. Don't miss. Don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry.
Missile.
Missile.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile. 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 Pull up. Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Wanted to atone for his sins. I'm taking control.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. Command driver is accelerating.
なんすか？
Supply ships have launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
Missile.
All
Missile.
aircraft remain on high alert. We got
Missile.
bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to
Missile.
focus on destroying that
Missile.
supply ship first.
Missile.
Sitting ducks like this.
Missile.
Missile hit the supply ship dead on. Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
Ammunition 0.
Which one first?
Don't try to follow after the supply ships. I can't hit the trigger. We all enjoyed the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
意外な人があります。
Who's the girl that ran into tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
Ammunition 0.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The problem is saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
So does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever. Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Oh! 20円。なんだ。間違いだ。逃げなく GPU の使用率が 100% でます。
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
Yeah.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
Yeah.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Aruja, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Arusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Aruja's lead faction. Well, we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
あ、いいかり、あ。いいやつで。いいやつで。でも、してそれで帰る。だから、僕戦部重視って言ってる。もうお金全部溜まったな。まだ足りねえんすかよ、それでも。こっちの方が安くて、こっちの高いって何者だろう。すごいさ。
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Double
suit forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team. Good work. Unidentified. Not sure if friends or foes. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're
Caution. Pull up.
意識な。
Vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. Syrian refugees must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Missile.
Talking about firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider 3 launching missile. So is this faction split from the Russian military? The autonomous state of Shalashi used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence.
Missile.
Yeah.
Missile.
Or their homelands.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Not our friends. Resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate. Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit. I feel like one of the burglars. Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Missile.
Destroyed by Strider 1.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile launched.
Missile. 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 Slow warning. Missile. 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 Missile.
Towns of high culture. It's unfortunate to get involved in fight between them.
We do what we need to survive.
Ammunition 0. Missile. 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 Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. 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 Missile.
Guns are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnels is safe. Soul Squadron airborne. Understood.
Missile. Missile. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Base to us. You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd.
Missile. 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 Stall warning. Missile. 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 Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Stall warning. Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching bearing 090, straight from the east. Testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicate it
Missile.
to reclaiming that which you call
Missile.
home.
Missile.
Someone to guide you. I'm not that person.
Missile. Missile. Stall warning.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't
To trigger, the rest of us will just get in the way.
Stall warning.
Rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Front aircraft. The enemy is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Place the cosmos of the skies. I'm there with the forces that you need. Fighting against it. You're almost there.
Stall warning.
Look around you.
Missile.
Railgun is firing again. Its accuracy is amazing in that shot. Take it down as quickly as possible.
Cooldown complete. System power at 50%.
Caution.
No, that's not it. That will not do. Keep firing those missiles until you blow them to pieces. Striker 1, Fox 2.
System power at 50%.
Fired. Beyond the limits of machine assistance, I say. Quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. This weapon is not enough to take out these trees. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
There are pilots like you in every generation, and I know every last one of them. Not bad. Get closer.
Missile. 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 Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down. He got him. Trigger has splashed a bandit.
いや、レールリタイアしてくれと。あ、やった。
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. We just don't know what.
よし、やったよ。
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. You'll need to ID your target.
景色めっちゃ良かったな、ここ。なんかここいい背景撮りで。どうやってこれなくすんだったっけ？これ再生することやろ？あ、ディスプレイだ。夜明けの景色とともにこう飛びゆく。ああ、戦闘機ってかっこいいやな。すげえ。あ、来た。あれ？スクシー。ここのステージめっちゃ好き。景色が良すぎる。 おじいちゃん死んじゃったからどうなんだろうな。何気にこれあれだね。このミッションも数少ない。ノーミスクリアだな。食らってるし。めっちゃ食らってるし。またやべぐらい食らってる。今日だけどなかなかいい表紙だな。決着。
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. We got one good fact.
なんだ
The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO2 Wyvern.
あ、そうなんだ。
It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here.
そうだよ、死ぬか
In war, you
最後。
never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. A solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. It feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
サクサク進んで今日は調子いいぞ。休憩。いや、なんか、終わりが見えてるようで見えてきてないような感じやな。我々に終わりが来るのやろ。あれ、いくらもらったんだっけ、結局。
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in.
すげえメーカーやん。
There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island.
かわゆえ
She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory had been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully
Magica.
automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone.
Oh.
Once they got inside, the princess stopped
Eh.
and just stood there.
Oh,
Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip.
なんだ急展開すぎてよくわかる
Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs.
ほんととんでも
Along
ね
with
えな
developing hyper-advanced technology.
なんでそんなことするのかさ
I'm Belkin, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair.
So,
we were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, There are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We
めんどく
must
せえ。
destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
お、やだよ、こいつと戦うなんて。
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
そうだな。
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
東大。
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored general network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the
マジっ
sea.
すか。
Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you, but take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse.
一人の大バカ野
You
郎
can。see the future there.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
Certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 Squadron. It's a message to all those looking to end the war, but I also think it's a message for Trigger.
I guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war.
あ、そう攻撃か。
Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that arsenal bird.
いやー、燃えますね、これは。いやー、熱い展開だ。えあれあれソルキー。なんで、二つも。生き残ってたやつはいたんか。うわー、なんやこれ。マルチミサイル持っていくしかないか。もうさすがに帰るでしょ。究極の機体。うわー、なんだこりゃ。どこうわ、かっけー。おやっぱこれでしょ、もう。もうこれが使いたくてしょうがなかった。もう次にゴールか。もう57まで来てしまった、つい。いやー、面白いもん手に入れたな。 やっぱこれでしょ。ちゃんとパツついてないと。これで、どんだけ死にかったんやな。そうだなぁ。これ重要。あとは、家族もいるし。正直、待機も必要だ。オッケー。いやー、これは、やばそう。危険な、これ。きついするならもう、徹底的に潰さないと。でも、戦争終結っていう、またなんか、これでおじゃんになってまた振り出しに戻りそうな気がする。
We need help. Don't let him damage more. Show him what the erosion, no, what fighter pilots are made of.
おー、せ。
Thanks. I owe you. No sweat. Get into formation. We have the numbers. Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG.
やべえ、6つもミサイル積んでる、やべえ。
Just confirmed it. The Russian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got. We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them. It's quite a true count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still in it as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
やばすぎる。全員エースって501航空部隊がや。
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that. We are a coalition. We need to arrange to strike the arsenal.
危ない、危ない、危ない、いてー。違うな、もう、あいて。ミサイル多すぎやった。てるー。あっちも美しいし。マルチミサイルだ。動画配信全部外したあれ。いってー。一撃ってとこが上手だ。 るせえ、マジ何も聞こえんねえ。ちょっと厳しいんじゃないか。あー、ミスった。全部の内容全然聞こえるね。だスカイや。回収した。何？やばいやばいやばい。なんだ？やばい。やばい、ミサイルもあんだ。あ、苦しい。うの。最終のなんだっけか。うざいけど待って。 台風。あれ、うわ、やべ。危ない。やばい、台風来てきた。あ、ちょっと待って。どういうこと？なんだなんだなんだ。
Everybody, give this attack everything you've got. Open fire!
激しい激しい。
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
ふざけんな。見て見て見て。うわ、なんでよ。序盤で食らったのは致命的だったな。くそめんどくせえな、おい。うっとしい。そう。 やばいやばい。これあやばい、あれ。なにめんどくせえ。あぶねえ。あと1つがいやー、うっとうしい。
Missile. Missile.
やべえ、死ぬ。いや。使っちったよ。初めてのパターンだよ。忙しいね。いていて。あー、うっとうしい。
サイモンさん、こんばんは。
ああ、来た。いらっしゃいませ。あれぐらいだ。明日ダメージやったんだよに。そう頭をかけちゃったわ。やっぱりしてる？ちょっとね。あれ？これ打ち合わせ難しいね。小さすぎるような気がするけどな、これにとっては。やばいやばい。いって。いていて。あー、いやいやいやいや。少しボケが。怖い怖い怖い。どうやってマジで狙いたいんだ。はい。早すぎるね。真正面から行こう。 あぶあぶあぶあぶ。やべ、無事よミスった。今日の罪ポイントがこれが。メガネ外そう。音量小さすぎるような気がする、これ。こんぐらいかな。レーザー兵器やった方がないような気がする。あー、痛い。くそ。やべ、ここでこれはね、致命的すぎる。痛い痛い痛い痛い。出てくる死ぬ。あれだ。やべやべ、あのリザになっててやばい。いや、レーザー一級同士は。レールガンで潰してくれだ。レールあったらあったあったあった。あー、痛い。やべえ。ああ、ずっとやべえ。やべえ。危ねえ。あ、上。あれか、ミサイル。どうしよう。おお、危ねえ。死ぬ。 あー、もうどんだけ勝ってんだよ、あれ。ピッピピッピ打つんだ。あいつらか。いったやべ。油断した。これが問題なんだよな。あ、
こんばんは。
こんばんは。そうしんどいな。もうミサピピピピ打ちたくてもう精神的にやられる、これ。でかすぎんだろ。そうだよ。全くその通りだ。おっしゃる通りですよ。ああ、もう鬱陶しいわ。期間を終わってます。クソでっかい無人機から出てくるアーベルバードのやつもあれがうっとうしいんだよな。やばいやばい、違う。ビグ21来た方がスタートから終わらせたような気がする。あべえ。どう？違う、俺がやったね、じゃねえんだ。よし、ここからが勝負なんじゃよ。ちょっと距離を離して一気に 怖い。軽すぎる。あそこかや狙うのは。めんどくせえ。待ってよ。下が狙うようにしよう。どう？慎重に。で、速度落として。いいねー。ご用意で倒したな。確かに。じゃあ。
All Erusian soldiers around the space elevator. If you surrender now, we will not attack. We should hold them off until support arrives. Our unit surrenders, and you guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down. Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down. What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that factory?
おー、やめてくれよ。
You on the ground. No, wait!
Enemy on my 6! Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something!
Strider 2, missile inbound!
Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that!
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Strider 2, you're hit. Are you alright?
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an Ocean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do.
くれ。おい、やろう。
Trigger, can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now.
The
carrier ran aground. That shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down.
また難しい気があるんで、この場合は。これ、決めてよ。
3,000 meters to carrier. Bank left, Trigger. Raise your nose. 1,500 meters to carrier. Bank right. You're too fast.
あ、早ってきた。あ、そこ落ちちゃいんだよ。大丈夫か。きねー。
That's what I'm talking about, Trigger. Not one scratch.
危ね
Well, we're okay for the moment. Now the real challenge begins.
え。
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, fuel security civilian. To our
デザートメイさん似合わねえな。いや、きつかった。おあれいつものあれ、結果発表の話じゃねえのかな。うわ、やべえ。お金めっちゃもらえる。いや、音量調整難しいな。さて。なんかもう最終決戦という気がするな、これ。あえなんすか今の。
Hell, I can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one.
無理ゲーすぎるやろ。
When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me an idea. The Admiral Anderson. The name of an old sailor. When the first drone started attacking, the ship wasn't ready for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up. So they rushed to get her ready. I know about Anderson. In the previous Ocean War, he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets. They say the deck was sloping so bad as it sank, the last plane barely.
やべえ状況すぎる。
Those fighters ended the war. That story gives me a little bit of hope, especially at a time.
やべえ、なんかラスボス感がある。
We're all in the same boat, like it or not.
嘘やろ、もう終わりなのこれで。
It'll be the end of everything.
決戦っていう感じですマジで。
The military loaded this thing to the rafters with planes. Some were fighters that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory. It was hit before it could complete the mission. Jackpot. The hangars were loaded with goodies. This scrap plane's got work to do.
Dark blue.
Trigger, everyone, listen up. The operation was a success. Erusian defense forces have been neutralized, and all Arsenal birds are down. However, those two new drones buzzing around have royally screwed up our plans. The Ocean and Erusian coalition's air forces are in a sorry state thanks to them.
ふざけんなもう。
We might not even have any viable aircraft left. According to the Scrap Queen, the drones are trying to use the space elevator's transmission capabilities to send their data to drone manufacturing plants across the continent.
とんでもねえ
They're
な。
trying to strengthen their numbers.
あんなん量産されたら死ぬぞ。
Data contains a depth of
もう
war
終わりだぞマジで。
The newer aircraft will be more tactically advanced. If that's the case, this war will never end.
やべえ。
We need to take both drones down no matter what.
俺たちは何としてもあの2競
We'll
技。
do it, so we have homes to go back to. Well, the Scrap Queen's on our side. She says she can make any aircraft fly.
やべえな、決戦っていう感じだ。うわ、もうやべえ。
Trigger, let's go. We've got a
やべえ、もう最終
goddamn、war to end.
ラストミッションもしかしてこれが。そんなことある？やべえ、一騎打ちかよ、もう。 どうしよう。何の機体で行こう。うわ、すげえ。もう機体の画面もちげえなんか。やべえ、もう、何で行こう。もう究極の221もう、あれ、機関砲で当てまくるか。そう、もう終わりもしかしてこれで。よし。行くぜ。我が相棒のミグ21で。幾度の戦争でもう、こいつがもう、さになった。マジでこれ終わりのような気がするんだけど、マジっすかこれ。これでエンディング迎えたらどうしよう。マジで。緊張すんな、マジで。いやー、これ修羅場のような気がするんだけどな。で、おちゃんの、なんかデータ吸い取った、あれ、無人機が2機もいんだぜ。もうやばすぎると。ミグ21で、21で、なんだ、空母から発艦するってなかなかやろ。
Can I use this? Hey, can you hear me? That craft is in peak condition. I even buffed up the canopy for a nice shine, so you can really see the sky.
夜明けの
Take care,
手
Trigger.
を取り
When you get back, let me know what you saw.
マジでなんかこの、お、一緒に乗ろうぜ。いざー飛べーマジが緊張すんな、結構。そう言われると。もう機関砲で勝負するしかね。うわー、なんだ。眩しい。うわー、なんだ、いきなり。何あの、初見殺しも程がある。エンダーマンあぶね、置きミサイルだ。1960年のミサイル隊。近未来無人兵器だぞ、あれ。熱い戦いすぎるね。さりげなく。やべえ、変態ひどすぎるー。ああ、やべ。レーザーが鬱陶しい。やべ、カスダメージすぎる。 ああああああおーし来たいいてーやべえ何こんな時に畳みかけてくんのかよふざけんなほんと畜生だよくそめんどくせえ狙うのはただ一人やつだけだうわーおーあーいいぞ地道に当ててるぞいいぞやったかえええいや、もっと待った。なに第二形態嘘だろめっちゃ速いぞ、あれ。うわーくそ速い。うわ完全に俺狙えたな。おー、当たった。うわうわうわ、なんだ今の動き。ああうわーいや こんなところ負けんもんか。やめろ、上に落ちる落ちる落ちる。行動取れ、上昇しろ。やばいやばい、あれや取りたくない。うわっ、まったくしょうもねえもの開発すんな、ほんとあいつら。やべっ、おお、これはもう畳みかけてくんなよ、頼むよ。危ねっ、もうこれで当たってギチッとかなったらもうやめてくるよ。ふざけんな、また畳みかけてくる。もう、もう。え？マジで？マジ言ってんですか、あなた。これエースコンのあれじゃないですか。表記で言ってるんですか、あなた。トンネルの中をこいミグ21で突っ込む。表記で言ってんの、あのトンネルくぐれだと？うわー、怖いよー。トンネルの中くぐるとかやばすぎる。無理。うわー、むずいぞ、これ。これをノーミスでクリアするとか無理ゲーすぎる。トンネルの中くぐるの無理。将棋の方じゃねえよ。おい。正気の沙汰じゃねえよ、トンネルの中くぐるとかよ。やべえ、上すぎると怖い。危ない、やべうわ、伝説のトンネルくぐりのやるとはな。やべえ。なんだ後ろが来てるよ、助けて。 うわねえ。正気の沙汰じゃね。いやー、よかった。ミグ21来てよかったと思うよ。他の奴らで来てたら死んでたよ。あいつは翼がでけえから。29とか。ミグ31とか来たらもうどうすりゃいいんだよ、あんな。やべ、オートパイロットやべ。危ない危ない。地雷すぎる。間違えて両方したら無視だ、これ。やばいやばいやばい。頼もしい。なんだあちょっと、待って。いきなりすぎだ。ああしまった、ミスった。うそーむずい発狂しそう危ない頼れる相棒だ。死ね。えいや、無理ー なあ。くそ、倒せたと思ったらいきなりこれかよ。ちょっと焦らず叩こう。マジで言ってんの。うん、トンネルつらい。赤いラインを目指していい。あ。おい友人ダチへ死んだ。かっけえミグ21。やっぱそれもナンバーワンやね。あいつは死んだ。俺を残して。
Watching Trigger climb. I guess it's my fate to watch from down below.
Yeah, well, we're all in the same boat there.
Yeah, well, I guess we are.
あの野郎。
We're sending help. Give us your coordinates.
Directly under the space elevator. Elevation is minus 500 meters.
Minus? Hey, Trigger. You dumbass. Tell me something. What color's the sky up there?
We're on our way back from our 7-year mission to the asteroid belt. I can't tell you how proud I am to be the first to land.
What was that transmission?
This is Captain K. Nagase of the spaceship Pilgrim 1.
Nagase?
The ocean of stars in our galaxy is finally within our reach. To the pilot who generously gave this spaceship a place to dock, we are forever grateful. The universe lies ahead of us, waiting to be discovered. And now, at last, we have a gateway to ascend to it, over and over again.
It's all coming together for me. Today was the day, the moment of her return.
I salute the pilot who gave us all a future.
ああ、辛い。俺の友人が死んだのは。かっけー。
To skies unknown, the path to mankind's
タイ
vast
トル回収。
future remains standing, Granddad.
スカイアンド未知のエリア。
The refugees built a settlement for themselves at the base of the space elevator. A humanitarian mission from Yuktovania airdropped some supplies for them again today. Thanks to the princess, the whole world was pitching in to help these people. Handing out the relief supplies would have been a perfect gig for that anarchist dude. But since he's dead now, the job went to the guy from Belka, George. I guess Tabloid got that new system he wanted in the end. Mihai's granddaughters are helping out too. Mihai. That cranky old geezer's here with us too.
I never wanted to create anything.
Yeah,
And now here I am, clinging to life. Watching as my grandchildren and their generation make a new future for themselves and the world. Is this my punishment then? All I do is lie here, wasting away. I'll never know the freedom of flying the open skies ever again. I've been
売りすぎだよ。
and my wings have been
人間はやっぱね、50代でもう定年退職だよ。
You know what having peace in the world means? It's being able to die in your own bed at a ripe
だよ。
old age.
なんだよ。
Peace is what those girls are working so
またあの
hard
じいちゃん
for
生きて
here.
て、あのじいちゃん好きだったんだよな、俺。
We got a bunch more refugees today. And the princess? She's looking to the stars. Dark blue. To the heavens and beyond.
Can you hear me?
聞こえる。終わったー。エスコンストーリークリアしたー。エンドロール見れるっていうのは最高だぜ。久々だよ、エンドロール見たゲームっていうのは。いつ以来だったのあれ。スマブラの灯火の星以来かな。っていうぐらいストーリー系やってなかったな。いやー、泣き上がった戦いがやっと終結したんやなって。岩にタバコ吸おう。正直ね、スコン、作品の感想としては、相当楽しかった。何よりね、ストーリーがね、俺あんま読めてなかったけど、無線の内容とかは。そういう風に聞いて、動いてた。終盤ぐらいしか聞けてなかった。いやー、なんだろう。ストーリー面白かったよ。最後の友人が死ぬのマジで辛かった。いやー、ノーマル意外ときつかったな。これハードとかになったら死ぬんじゃねえの？死にゲーになると思うよ。難易度 S とかになったら、積むよ、普通に。こんなシンプルなエンディングもええな。エアースタッフなんか自衛隊も出てるの？協力したの？すごいな。浜松ってなんか書いてあったよ。 エスコン初めてやる作品やったけどさ。ミサイルっていうのはすごいな。やっぱ偉大やなって、アウトレンジ戦。オーサンダーやってた身としては、こういう遠距離から狙うっていうのはなかったから。とにかく近接戦闘だったから。よくミグ21使うのもそういうことやったり。なんだかんだ言って2ヶ月でクリアしたのかなですって。週1回やってたペースでやってたからさ。いやー。そういえばなんかスペシャル、なんかイベントっていうか、なんだ、スペシャルストーリーっていうか、なんていうか、そういうのがダウンロードコンテンツで追加されてるからさ。でも後々やんないといけないけど、メインストーリーはもうとりあえずこれでクリアにしよう。難易度エースとそのあたりちょっと、まあ、ね。ハードとかまあ、また気分でやるとして。まあ今後としてはあれかな。オンライン対戦とかもやっていこうかな。まぐれ。そうだな。何言おうとしようとったっけうん、一番好きな機体はやっぱミグ21やったな。なんだかんだ言って。あいつがね、俺の息とぴったりあったから。相棒やった。すげえ。医療のロゴ生きたら。ゴールドエレファン。なんか見慣れない企業ばっかりだな。うん。なんだかんだ言ってゲームやるとき一番感動するのはこういうエンドロールなんだよな。ボブウィング。おー。ミグシリーズ、あれミグシリーズはあれ ?A 点では書いてある。V フォンでは書いてある。あれ最初も書いてあった。ああ、終わったー。メインストーリー。ああ。どうしようかな。分割してニコ動にも上げてみようかな。素晴らしい新世界。うわ、めっちゃお金もらえた。おー、やった。やったやったね。おー、私行きたいなんだということで、エースコンバットメインストーリー終わりました。そうだね。次のメインストーリー。まあ、ペッパーマリンも残ってるからいい加減紹介したいのもあるけどな。と言いたいとこもあるけど、まあ、ちょっとしたリクエストあって、スイッチで、もともとプレステで発売されていたムーンをやっていきたいと思います。次回は。来週の土曜からスタートしたいと思います。ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録と高評価よろしくお願いします。ではまた、空で会いましょう。